Hello guys and welcome back to another video where today we have Tempo Championship Season 2 round number 2 here for the Brazilian Grand Prix. So this one was an interesting one. I just couldn't get the qualifying done. Here's my only flying lap and it's not that good either, and on every single other lap I had some form of distraction there to stop me from setting a good lap. So we'll be starting from the back for this one, so let's get right into it. This should be an interesting one. Now for round 2 of Season 2 of Tempo Championship, starting from the very back, it's lights out and away we go. We get a very good start considering our position already almost up into P12, and into turn 1 we get tagged by Matabata ahead of me, I think that is, and there's absolute carnage ensuing in front of me. Cars left, right and center. I can't even recognize who's who. There was so much to look at. Lollapalooza around into the wall, and we are up into P6 from P13 in the first lap alone. Now on the replay, the race start here. 5 lights are on and they go off. It's a great start from us. You can see it all the way back there, how quickly we're already alongside everybody, and the pack just goes very wide into turn 1. That's a bit of an issue. That's partly due to why we got shoved off in turn 1, and there again you can see everyone's just everywhere in turn 1. People resetting the track, the 2 Williamses off the track and everything. It's absolute carnage. Still on the first lap, having a look on Limpin into this right-hander. We go down the inside, massive dive bomb, get the move done. Now then, coming into the end of lap 1, this is where there's probably the most boring part of the race, as OKS put into the pits. We're just kind of doing our own race here. We're trying to pull ahead from Sui Ross. It's not really working out. Sui starts to catch up just due to my general lack of pace around this track. I barely did any practice for this and just installed a new setup right before this race, which was a big mistake. I'm never doing that again. But yeah, you can just see the top 3 pack of Carl Victor, Chris RBO and Hubert 10 just pulling ahead steadily while we are being caught up by Sui Ross. And Sui Ross will actually try a move on DRS on this straight, as you'll come to see now. And just here, we don't even see him coming, just fair and square, move around the outside. Try to keep it side by side, doesn't quite work out, and he gets a wrap around in the end. But we are now using all of the ERS that we have left over to try and overtake Sui Ross with all we got. And yeah, we have DRS, we get ahead. Can we get the wrap around this time? Yes, we can, and we are up into P4 again. Now then, lap 6, Sui has another attempt on us. He goes down our inside, down the retroposter. We enter the pause menu again. That's a mistake I keep on doing on controller. But now we're side by side. But what's that? It's TSR Mom lapped ahead of us. And we have to take massive evasive action to avoid a massive T-bone accident. But we have to hit Sui there a bit just so we don't emerge from the track more dangerous than we did. But that was a scary incident. Now then, all of that caused a safety car with TSM Mom sliding all around the place, and also Tony having an absolute mare in the second sector. That caused us to have a safety car, so we're going to pit for mediums and hopefully go till the end of the race. But as we enter the pit box, we see that they have the softs out, and they put us on a set of softs. I thought that I could potentially, if I stretch the tires very far out, I could get to the end with those mediums, or then pit for softs at the very end. That doesn't work out, so on the next lap we're going to come into the pit lane, and we're going to fit a set of medium tires onto the car this time. That was very disappointing, very disappointed that we didn't get those medium tires, and we lost 2 places due to that little mistake by the pit crew. So that's important track position, but I hope that we can make it back. Now for the safety car restart, we are P6, lost some track position due to that pit stop, but we get an absolute stonking restart, already ahead of Matabata, heading into the Senna S. We try to cement our position there, but Matabata tries it but goes a bit wide, and we cement our place in 5th for now. Now here you can see that I was saving tires, because I was just not even trying to push at this point. You can see the guys ahead, Sui, Carl Victor, HG with 10 and Chris, just pulling ahead of me constantly there. As you can see, I'm trying to save as much ERS as I can, although this first lap was spoil use, but now the saving started, and yeah, just trying to conserve all the ERS possible for one last push at the end of the race. Now down the front straight, H10 has done a little mistake, and now we are right behind him. We're definitely going to get past him into turn 1. We're using the ERS that we have left, but he pulls into the pits. He thinks that now's the best time to do so, and that puts us up a place into P4. Few laps later, we have Matabata upon us here into turn 1. We brake a bit later than he does, but he's still there on our inside. We're trying to hold the position for now. We get a full car length ahead, but he has DRS for this next part down the retroposter here in this beautiful replay cam. Heading to our inside, we defend as much as possible, but as we will come to realize here, as we head into this corner, there's a virtual safety car due to the spin of Easy Squeeze, and we get a penalty for Matabata hitting us in the rear. Because we got that penalty for nothing, we think that might as well just serve it. It's no point in driving with the time penalty for the rest of the race. So we're coming in to serve this now, thinking that we can probably go till the end with another set of medium tires. So that's what we're going to try to do. The boys serve the penalty and end up getting quite a quick stop even after that. So yeah, happy with that, and back onto the circuit. Now then, lap 18, going to lap 19, the safety car has finally gone in, Chris Arbio weaving around in front of me, and we are underway once again for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Heading into the Senna S, we're doing so far so good here into the first few corners, as side by side goes HB10 and Sui Rosa, but that can end well. HB10 is around, Chris Arbio takes massive evasive action, and Chris Arbio spins right in front of us, and Matabata gets taken out in the process. That was an absolutely insane accident. Let's have a look at that on the replay. So this on the off-board camera, we're getting quite a decent restart here. We're already very close to Chris RBO on the restart, but then side by side goes Sui Ross and HB10. You can't see it here, but HB10 gets spun around. Chris RBO goes wide, loses the back end of his car and slams through the wall, along with Matabata in the background as well. That was a huge accident. Now, after that accident, I had absolute mad push, but then I quickly realized I gotta make it to the end with these tires. So now all I can do is let off and start saving the tires as much as possible. But with that, of course, I go a bit slower, and Lalapala gets to catch up to me as we head into turn 1, side by side, making him take as tight of a line as possible. We stay ahead for now, but only for now though. He does have DRS for this next straight, and you can see that our ERS is very low. Now, where will he go? He's only going to go left. We try to defend as much as we can into turn number 4, and we go a bit wide. We lose the back end, and we've made contact with Lalapala. That is absolutely devastating from our point of view, and now we have to pit for softs till the end. Yes, okay. This race just got exciting. That has thrown a massive curveball into this race, and now with the safety car being out, we could even win this race. This is now super exciting for the last few laps of the race. Oh no, that's going to be bad, because there's going to be OKS and HB10 between. Desperate time calls for desperate measures. I'm gonna call him.
Okay, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
What do you want?
One mission, hold up OKS. Now HB10 having that fresh in the mind, we are heading for the restart. We just about catch up to the queue. The reason why I said that was that if he holds up OKS, he would also hold up Lalapala. But no need to, because we get an absolute perfect start on the restart. Already challenging OKS, but the lapped car defending from a car who's trying to relap him. That's not what you're supposed to do, bro. Almost having a Verstappen Ocon moment there into the Senna S, but we survived that for now. But it certainly isn't over yet, as here comes Lalapala. The final lap is going to be so exciting, as HB10 and OKS are also battling up ahead. But Carvick goes to the race, and then he spun. We just did not see him there. There was nothing that could be done, and we are now in P3 with a potential of a podium if we do not screw it up here. HB10 lets me by. Nice respectful racing there. And into the second sector, OKS just please let me by. I have a chance of getting even P2 from this race. We have so much ERS to burn. We sent it down the inside of OKS. He was lapped, remember, and now he's officially a lap down. But now, onto the back of Carl Victor and Sui. We know that we have a chance to get P2 from this race, but we need a perfect exit here. But we open the pause menu because it's such inconvenient to place on the PS5 controller. And now drag race to the line between the two behind us. But we're just happy to be on the podium, boys. It's P3 in the second race of Tin Pot Championship. We come home to the checkered flag in P3. I am ecstatic about that. Absolutely ecstatic. That was such an exhausting race and definitely one of my best drives in Tin Pot Championship history. I would say well deserved, but also sorry about that Lallapalle. That would have incident on the final lap. I just tried to avoid you, but you just came out of nowhere. We get driver of the day anyway in P3, and there we are on the podium in P3. Congratulations, Sui Ross, for the win. Carl Victor P2, of course, congratulations for you. But we are P3. You can't take that away from me. I'm so happy about that. Third place, you can see me there on the podium. Very happy about that. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.